me and my fiance, his uncle and aunt, and my cousin and our two friends.
Where did she get them from?
Abraham, a friend of the family.
Ibrahim.
He's here as a witness too.
What's your last name, sir?
Abdul Rahim.
Mr. Rahim. Where did you get these buddy passes from?
I work for the airline. We get 6 buddy passes a year. Once Tiara said that she had a cousin going to get married, I tried to help him out. So I got them from 2 other friends that work for Air Chain.
So you get 6 per year. How much do you pay for them?
They're $50.
So it's $350.
Yes.
Sit down. Okay, go ahead.
So my fiance's uncle and aunt got on the plane. We had to wait for the 7:45 flight. My cousin Tiara and her friends decided to go drinking in the airport. Me and my fiance slept for a while, and we woke up about 3. We were looking for them, and they were downstairs at a bar. They had already drank a bar tab of $79, and Heather and her friend left with this guy they met at the bar. They got back about 7, and we just made it up there in time to get on the 7:45 plane. The flight attendant said there was 5 seats left, and there was just 5 of us, but she miscounted. There was only 4 seats.
Okay, so there was one person who had to get off.
Yep, but Miss Duncan was hollering and cursing at her, so she made everybody get off the plane. So we all get off the plane, and Heather's still at the bottom of the ramp arguing with this woman. The lady's closing the door, she's trying to open the door, and we're all walking up the ramp, and she's still down there arguing, so my fiance goes down there and tells her, come on, we have to go, because the ramp's closed, and you can feel it pulling back. She takes off walking. We meet back up with her at the baggage claim, and she started cursing at the lady in the baggage claim, telling her that she's never been treated like that before, and she flies here and there, but we're on standby. You can't act a fool when you're on standby, because you represent the person that gets you the ticket. So after I fill out my claim, I go outside to step outside for a cigarette. She comes running past me saying, stall the police, they're after me, and takes off. I'm sitting there like, what's going on? So I go back in. They got U.S. Homeland Security there, Atlanta police there, the airport police. They're looking for her. She calls my cousin on the phone telling her she's laying in the back of somebody's truck. And that's where it all went from there. So we had to call the reservations in the morning to see if we can get put on the next flight in the morning to go to Vegas. They canceled our tickets because of her actions. We had to purchase new tickets to go home. It was a mess.
It was a mess.
Disaster.
Okay. You remember what happened that day?
I do.
You remember everything that happened that day, Miss Duncan?
Yes, ma'am.
Were you drunk?
We had all been to the bar. We had all.
I didn't ask about anybody else. I only asked about you. Were you drunk?
I was not over my limit, no, ma'am.
You think you were able to drive a car?
I would not have drove a car, no, ma'am.
Well, then you were drunk. Then you were legally drunk. You would not have driven a car. Did you create a scene on the plane?
I did not.
Tell me what happened on the plane.
Well, we were on standby all day, like she said.
That's right. You were on standby all day. Now you're on, and they tell us one person
Didn't get on the
to get
first
off.
flight, the second flight, 11:30 flight.
Get to the 7:45 flight.
Well, it's very pertinent to the situation because her fiance was cleared and got off, which made 5 people that now needed to board the last flight.
So there was an extra seat on the 11:30 flight.
Yes, ma'am.
Is that right?
Mm-hmm.
But you wanted to travel with your fiance.
Mm-hmm.
Well, why didn't somebody else get on that flight?
By then, the ramp, they had unlocked the doors, and once you came out of the door, you could not go back in there after they shut and locked them.
You should have let him go. Then you wouldn't have had trouble, right?
But he came back looking for me.
I got it, Miss Burton. All I'm saying is, if he had gone to Vegas, you all would have been in Vegas by that night, right? You know, Miss drunk out of her mind and all the other people who